Have you ever wondered if faith and fortune are intertwined? Can your unwavering faith really influence your fortune? There's an age-old discourse that dances around the concept of faith and fortune. It's a dialogue that delves into the profound idea that perhaps our beliefs, our faith, have a hand in shaping the very fabric of our lives. It's a tantalizing thought, isn't it? The possibility that the magnitude of our faith could be the compass guiding us towards our fortune. Now, when we talk about faith and fortune, we're not just talking about material wealth. No, we're talking about a wealth of happiness, of peace, of fulfillment. We're talking about the kind of fortune that fills your soul, not just your bank account. Enter Neville Goddard and his fascinating book, Your Faith is Your Fortune. It's a key text that sails smoothly into this ocean of thought, exploring the depths of this intriguing concept. Goddard, a profound thinker and a spiritual sage of the 20th century, proposes an intriguing idea. He suggests that our faith isn't just a passive belief, but an active, shaping force in our lives. In Your Faith is Your Fortune, Goddard navigates through the labyrinth of faith and fortune, casting light on the shadows of doubt and uncertainty. He paints a picture of a world where faith isn't just a personal conviction, but a creative power that can mold our reality, that can influence our fortune. Goddard's book is not just a philosophical treatise. It's a guide, an atlas that can help us chart our own journey of faith and fortune. It's a beacon that illuminates the path towards understanding the potential power of our beliefs. So, as we embark on this journey together, let's keep an open mind. Let's question, let's explore, let's understand, and let's grow. Because at the end of the day, isn't that what life is all about? Intriguing, isn't it? Now prepare to delve deeper into this fascinating topic. Neville Goddard, a pioneer in his field, dared to ask these questions and more. His journey began in the serene island of Barbados, where he was born to a large family of 9 boys. From these humble beginnings, Goddard would go on to become a profound and influential voice in the New Thought movement. As a young man, Goddard ventured out to the United States. It was here that he encountered Abdullah, an Ethiopian Jew who became his mentor and introduced him to the world of metaphysics. This was a pivotal moment in Goddard's life, sparking a lifelong quest to understand the nature of reality and the power of the human mind. At the heart of Goddard's philosophy is a simple yet profound concept. Our imagination and faith are the keys to shaping our reality. He believed that we are not just passive observers in a world out of our control, but active creators who can shape our experiences through the power of belief. To Goddard, imagination was not just the realm of dreams and fantasies, but a powerful tool that could bring about real, tangible change. He argued that our mental images, when fueled by faith, can manifest into physical reality. This was not a metaphorical concept for Goddard, but a literal interpretation of how the world works. He truly believed that what we imagine, we can actualize. And then there's faith, a cornerstone in Goddard's philosophy. He defined faith not as a religious doctrine or a blind belief in the divine, but as a confident expectation in the unseen. Goddard proposed that faith is the assurance of the things we hope for, the conviction in the things not seen. In other words, faith is the bridge between our imagination and the physical world. Goddard's ideas were radical, even controversial, but they struck a chord with many and continue to inspire countless individuals today. His philosophy challenges the traditional notions of reality and the role we play within it. It invites us to take control of our lives, to shape our destiny through the power of our imagination and faith. Yet, Goddard's philosophy is not just about personal transformation. It also speaks to a broader, universal truth, that we are all interconnected. He believed that the same creative power that resides within us also resides within the universe. And when we tap into this power, we are aligning ourselves with the creative force of the universe itself. So, what does this all mean for us? It means that we have the ability to shape our reality, to create our own experiences, and to manifest our desires into existence. It means that we are not victims of our circumstances, but creators of our destiny. Goddard's philosophy challenges us to reassess our perceptions about the power of belief. But how does this work in practice? Well, that's a question that takes us into the heart of Goddard's teachings, a journey we'll embark on in the next scene. Goddard believed in the power of imagination. He claimed it to be the ultimate creative force. This idea was a cornerstone in Neville Goddard's philosophy. His writings continuously echoed this concept, emphasizing that imagination is not merely an idle fancy, but a potent instrument that molds our reality. Let's delve into this idea a bit. In his book, Your Faith is Your Fortune, Goddard declares that our imagination is the divine body in every man and woman. He puts forth that we are all imagination and that this power, akin to an inner divine body, can shape our world. Essentially, Goddard believed that whatever we can conceive in our minds, we can bring forth into our external world. Take, for instance, the story of the ladder. Goddard asked his followers to imagine climbing a ladder at night before they fell asleep. He claimed that if they did this with enough conviction, they would awake to find a ladder somewhere in their physical reality. This example vividly illustrates Goddard's belief in the power of the imagination to shape our tangible world. Goddard's philosophy also championed the concept of living in the end. He urged his followers to imagine their desired outcome as if it were already a reality. By doing so, he believed that they could manifest their aspirations into the physical world. The idea was to act and think as if your dream has already come true, thus aligning your thoughts, actions, and the universe to bring about that reality. The power of imagination, according to Goddard, was not limited to creating physical objects or situations. It also extended to shaping one's personal growth and spiritual evolution. He suggested that by imagining ourselves as better, kinder, or more spiritual beings, we could bring about our transformation. So, imagination is not just a child's play. It is a powerful tool that, according to Goddard, can shape our reality. It's a striking thought, isn't it? That we hold within us a power so profound that it can mold our world. And all it requires is a little faith in our imagination. Faith, in Goddard's view, is not just a matter of religious belief. It is a creative force that can influence our lives. Diving into Goddard's writings, we find that he perceived faith as an energetic entity, an invisible but potent force that has the power to shape our lives. He didn't see faith as a static, passive acceptance of spiritual teachings, but rather as an active, dynamic force capable of birthing realities. Goddard's concept of faith is intertwined with the power of imagination. He believed that our faith, when coupled with our imagination, could influence our reality. He asserted, "Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen." This statement suggests that faith is the material from which our desires and hopes are sculpted. Now, this is where the beauty of imagination comes in. Goddard believed that our imaginations are the tools we use to mold this substance of faith into our desired reality. When we imagine something, we are essentially shaping our faith, guiding it towards the manifestation of our desires. But how does this process work? According to Goddard, when we hold a mental image in our minds, we are essentially creating a blueprint. Our faith, then, is the force that brings this blueprint to life. It's like the electricity that powers a machine. Without it, the machine is just a collection of parts, incapable of doing anything. But with electricity, the machine comes to life. It starts to function, to perform its purpose. Similarly, our mental images are brought to life by the power of our faith. This might sound overwhelming, but let's simplify it. Imagine you're an artist. Your imagination is the brush, your faith is the paint, and your reality is the canvas. With each stroke of your imagination, you're applying the paint of faith onto the canvas of your reality. Over time, as you continue to apply more strokes, you'll see a picture beginning to form, the picture of your desired reality. Now you might wonder, but what if my faith wavers? What if I doubt? Goddard addresses this too. He believed that doubt is simply the absence of faith. And like darkness is dispelled by light, doubt is dispelled by faith. The more you feed your faith, the less room there is for doubt. The stronger your faith, the clearer and more vivid your mental images become, and the more powerfully they can influence your reality. In essence, Goddard saw faith as a creative force, a life-shaping energy that we can harness and direct with our imaginations. He believed that we are not just passive observers of our lives, but active creators, capable of influencing our realities and manifesting our desires. Faith, for Goddard, is a potent force. But what does this mean for us? It means that we hold in our hands the power to shape our lives, to manifest our dreams and desires. It means that we are the artists of our own realities, and faith is our most powerful tool. So how can we apply Goddard's teachings in our lives? How can faith and imagination shape our fortune? You might be wondering. Well, let's dive into this intriguing pool of wisdom. The first step is to understand that imagination is not just a playful act of the mind. It's a powerful tool that can be used to create our reality. Think of it as a paintbrush, and your life as a canvas. You are the artist, and the colors you choose are the thoughts and emotions you feel. The more vividly you paint your dreams, the more real they become. Goddard believed that the world as we know it is a reflection of our inner state. If we believe in abundance, we see opportunities everywhere. If we dwell on lack, we find ourselves surrounded by scarcity. To change your reality, you need to change your inner state. Now, how do we do this? Goddard suggests the method of visualization. Picture your desired reality in your mind's eye. Feel the joy, the excitement, and the satisfaction as if your dreams have already come true. This is not just daydreaming, but a deliberate act of creation. Next, let's talk about faith. Faith, according to Goddard, is not just a blind belief in something unseen. It's a deep conviction that your dreams are already a reality, even before they manifest in the physical world. It's the assurance that your imaginations are not just fantasies, but the seeds of your future. So how do we cultivate this kind of faith? It begins with affirmations. Speak to yourself. Declare your dreams as if they are already true. Use positive words that inspire and motivate you. Remember, your words have power. They can either build you up or tear you down, so choose them wisely. And finally, Goddard advises us to live as if. Live as if your dreams have already come true. Act as if you're already the person you want to become. This is not about pretending or being in denial. It's about aligning your actions with your dreams. It's about stepping into the reality you've created in your imagination. In essence, applying Goddard's teachings is about understanding the power of your imagination, nurturing your faith, and aligning your actions with your dreams. It's about becoming the architect of your own life, shaping your destiny with the tools of faith and imagination. So dare to dream, dare to believe, dare to live as if your dreams have already come true, and watch as your life transforms in ways you never thought possible. As we can see, Goddard's teachings offer a unique perspective on how we can shape our lives. With faith as our guide and imagination as our tool, we can indeed create our own fortune. So, we've explored the intriguing philosophy of Neville Goddard. We've delved into the power of faith and imagination. We've journeyed through the depths of his teachings and surfaced with a new understanding of the potential within us all. Let's take a moment to reflect on the key points we've discussed. We began by delving into Goddard's philosophy, a belief system that posits that faith and imagination hold the keys to shaping our reality. We discussed his view that our external world is a reflection of our internal beliefs and expectations, a mirror showing us what we truly believe about ourselves and our lives. We then ventured into the realm of the imagination, recognizing it as a potent and creative force. We learned that according to Goddard, our imagination isn't just a fanciful playground, but a manifestation tool that can be used to shape and mold our reality. We discovered that by using our imagination in a disciplined and focused way, we can bring our desires from the realm of the intangible into the tangible, from the unseen into the seen. Next, we explored the concept of faith as a creative force. We learned that faith isn't just about believing in something outside of ourselves, but about trusting in our own ability to create and shape our reality. We discussed how faith is the assurance of the unseen, the conviction of things not yet manifested. And finally, we looked at how to apply Goddard's teachings in our day-to-day lives. We talked about the importance of maintaining a positive mindset, believing in the goodness of the universe, and having faith in our own creative abilities. In essence, we've learned that our faith is not just a spiritual concept or a metaphorical treasure, but a real and tangible force that can shape our lives and our world. It's a reminder that we are powerful creators, capable of manifesting our deepest desires and highest aspirations. Remember, according to Goddard, your faith is your fortune. So what will you believe in?